terror offences. So unless it gets escalated to a terror charge, they will probably just sit in prison, indefinitely. There's no end to these blasphemy cases usually. So we're really worried about it.
So we're here today launching the Freedom of Thought Report 2017, which is the 6th edition of our report on discrimination against humanists, atheists and the non-religious. We're talking this year about the wider threat to human rights and how the non-religious are being persecuted individually in these individual incidents, and we obviously report on those individual cases of murders and prosecutions that are happening around the world, but we're trying to explain as well how this is part of a trend, that there are connections here between the cases, that we're seeing kind of copycat cases of people, bloggers being hacked to death, for example. So we're really trying to join the dots and see that there is a real regression in the achievement of human rights, and that non-religious people in particular, there seems to be this uptick in attacks against them and persecution against them by people around them. They're getting death threats on social media. We're trying to explain how it fits this broader pattern of persecution that we're seeing in multiple countries. And the report finds that overall we look at the countries against various boundary conditions to see which ones apply to them. And there are 85 countries in total that have at least one serious severe discrimination issue, and that includes 30 or so that have one of the most severe conditions that apply to them. So 85 countries where there's at least one thing you can say, this is a very visible, very clear sign of severe discrimination. And when it's one thing, it's actually usually more, because the countries where there are rights being violated, they tend to be violated altogether. So it does not paint, it's not happy reading, it paints a very dire picture of the world, but that's what we're trying to explain to people. And we hope that people will go and read the report. It's at freethoughreport.com. And we encourage people to read it, share it, and for civil society groups to use it. We make all the data openly available on an open source license. So we want to see it used around the world by activists and other groups.